But no, I feel like I have to address kind of an elephant in the room, because some of you might have noticed that I left Capital XTRA 2 weeks ago. Now, you lot want tea, innit? You lot want tea! All right, the elephant in the room is that, in all honesty, I'd been there 6 years. I had the Saturday 1 till 4 p.m. slot, which was amazing, but I didn't feel like I was able to create content that I love. I wasn't able to push the things that I wanted to push. I wasn't able to celebrate the things I wanted to celebrate. So at the start of the year, I really started pushing the mainstream even harder. So we've been doing press junkets, we've been doing screenings, we've been hosting our own events. So I'm really grateful for this opportunity, but I have to take it back a little further. So obviously, one of my inspirations is Oprah Winfrey. Funny story. I wrote her a letter in 2016. Do you want to hear it? Google Docs is the best. It just popped up the other day. I was like, all right. So this is my letter to Oprah, and this is what's driving me right now, because this is still exactly how I feel. Dear Oprah, first of all, I'd like to say thank you for everything you've done. Your work has not only inspired my career as a broadcaster, but also given me hope that as a young black woman, I can achieve anything. My name's Remel. I'm 26. I live in North London, England. I've moved now, but it's okay. I studied broadcast journalism at the University of Leeds and graduated in 2010. In the last 5 years, this is old, I've come to terms with the fact that my degree has probably only contributed to 20% of my career so far. Of course, I'm grateful for this opportunity to graduate as a professional with a degree, but really, I couldn't have continued this career choice without you leading the way as a role model. Whilst watching season 25, Oprah Behind the Scenes, I was inspired to create my own television show, The Showroom. Anyone remember The Showroom? Thank you, long-time friends. And The Showroom started as a platform to showcase new talent, but now as I begin to create my third series, that didn't happen, after reading what I know for sure that I was put on this earth to use my skills and be a role model, an influencer, and I don't know why I said influencer, and inspire as many people as possible. I know it's never been easy to be a black woman across the world, and I'm so inspired by you and all of the influential women across America who continue to encourage me to be a high achiever. I, for one, have not suffered the oppression some of my role models have experienced. However, I still believe and have experienced the limitations of being a black woman here in the UK, particularly as a darker-skinned woman. I've worked for numerous media organizations, and I feel like the color of my skin has often been a concern for the casting agents, the TV producers, and the British public in general, as they're not always sure what to do with me or where to place me based on my race rather than my talent. It's a long letter. I am very aware that black people are a minority here in the UK, and it's apparent when I turn on the TV, as I'm not always able to see someone like me represented in a positive way. So my aim is to follow in your footsteps, to create my own TV shows, produce diverse, innovative, and authentic content, to break all the conventions and be a role model and inspiration to not only young women in the UK, but also young people around the world. I thank you for showing me that I can also lead the way for change in the broadcasting industry, the same way that you have. It's beautiful, however, somewhat disappointing that you are my inspiration from such a long way away, as I wish I had more UK inspirations. Although there are incredible black female figures, there's loads more now, but at the time, Moira Stewart, big up Moira, Margarita Taylor, June Sarpong, Charlene White, Trisha Goddard. Yeah, I'm very proud to say that they are leading the way with their own responsibilities across news and daytime television. However, I aim to go above the white-collared bosses by paving the way for a new generation of talent. My goal is to own an international production company and studio, as you have led the way, not only for myself, but also those who will follow in my footsteps. I've written this letter to you almost as a diary entry in my own Dear Oprah adaptation of what I know for sure, because last year I was emotionally fatigued, depressed, and wanted to give up my dream, but something made me think, what would Oprah do? And so my question to you is, as a creative and huge inspiration to many people around the world, of course, including myself, what keeps you going when you want to quit? And why have you continued to pursue your career even against the odds? Here's my little cheesy. It would honestly mean the world to me to have your advice. And I promise to fulfill this journey and my career in dedication to you as Remel London. Thank you. Listen, no response.